Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my channel Savera's Knowledge. Today our topic of discussion is coercive diplomacy. We will see what are the types of coercive diplomacy, what are the strategies or the methods of coercive diplomacy, what is coercive diplomacy, all the facts. Moving towards the introduction. Now, what is coercive diplomacy? It is the diplomacy of threats. Rather just relying on negotiations, diplomats and representative of government using threatening posture or threat towards the adversary. Threats are used as a tool to fulfill the demand. Alexander George used the concept of coercive diplomacy as a part of forceful persuasion. That means he termed coercive diplomacy as alternate to war. According to his words, coercive diplomacy is defined as an effort to persuade an opponent to stop or reverse an action. Coercive diplomacy is the strategy that is being employed against adversaries who has initiated some efforts and that efforts are unacceptable to the state and they try to alter that effort. And that state can retain the situation in their own benefit or can threat the other state to fulfill demand. Most important thing in the CD that means coercive diplomacy is threat, and threat has conditions. First condition, threat must be credible. That means state must be capable of fulfilling. Threat must be credible. Second condition is consequences must be severe. That means recipient can feel the threat. In coercive diplomacy, demand of state must be clear and it should be based on reality. In coercive diplomacy, four variables are very important. First, demand, what state is asking. Secondly, the means that are being using to create a state of urgency. That means what will be and how will be done after the threat. Thirdly, response of the state, the threat of punishment of non-compliance. It is also a variable. And the fourth variable is state can also use possible incentives as well. That means they can say the sanction or any blockade will be over or will be applied. Now moving towards the categories of coercive diplomacy. There are three categories of coercive diplomacy: type A, type B and type C. Now what is type A? Type A can be defined as efforts to persuade an opponent to stop. In this type, state just tries to stop the opponent. For example, Khrushchev made first and last demand with Soviet Union to dismantle their goal. Otherwise, they will attack Cuba. They asked Soviet Union to completely stop. No midway. Now the second type, type B. It is a type which explains and limits the opponent party and the state tries to persuade state B and threatens state B to stop action so that they will not take any action regarding against them. Now the third type, type C. In type C, states make several efforts and they try to convince opponents to make changes in his government. The Saddam Hussein government is the example of the type C. Iraq said to Saddam Hussein for reforming, and if he will not do this, Iraq will increase oil prices. Now we can see that all the categories have two things in common. Some demand is there, secondly some threat is there. These are the two important things in coercive diplomacy, as demand is accompanied by threat. Now when we see more about coercive diplomacy, we see that coercive diplomacy is not an isolated task. It has multi-dimensions. States conceive coercive diplomacy as an alternate to war. Coercive diplomacy can be fit in between deterrence and warfare. In deterrence, there will be alliance, and if alliance will be disturbed, there can be strained relations, and strained relations can lead to protest in states. But states try to balance the situation and try not to go forward from protest, and if deterrence failed, then coercive diplomacy came. The threat of military force, display of threat, limited use of military force can be there in coercive diplomacy, and these threats are called as saber rattling. And coercive diplomacy when fail, then warfare start, and we can define warfare into three categories: coercive warfare, limited warfare and total warfare. Now summing up all this, coercive diplomacy is the response in which state may use military threat to develop a status, or if that status completely interrupted, that can escalate tensions. Now moving towards the methods of the coercive diplomacy, there are total 5 methods. First method of the course of diplomacy is ultimatum. In it, a clear demand is made and clear threat and time limit is given for the compliance, and that time limit is given to enhance the adversary. In this, clear demand, clear threat and time limit is must. For example, US used ultimatum strategy along with United Nations against Iraq Saddam Hussein that if he will not withdraw its forces from Kuwait till 14 January 1991, then US and UN force going to attack Iraq. Ultimatum is used when threat is credible that they should have ability to fulfill the threat in case of non-compliance. Now moving towards the second method, that is tacit ultimatum. It is that ultimatum when threat and time limit both are not clear cut. Demand is clear but the time limit and the threat are not clear. For example, US policy towards Iran. Demand is clear that Iran should dismantle its nuclear program, but threat and time limit is not clear that when and how US going to respond if Iran will not dismantle its program. Now, the third method of coercive diplomacy, that is try and see approach. One state make demand and it gave time to the state. In this time, state didn't threat, there is no major crisis, and try and see approach is used. No sense of emergency is used. State take very single threat and state respond by giving second demand. For example, LOC violation. Pakistan and India respond but didn't attack. It can be used by states for threatening as well as after threatening. The fourth method of the coercive diplomacy is turning the screw. In this, gradual pressure is built until or unless adversary comply to dominate. Different threats and intentions are given under pressure as political, military pressure, etc. Pressure is built by state. The pressure built in such a way that state comply to demand. Different levels of political, psychological, military, political threats are used, but threats are not used to initiate an action. Rather, pressure is used when deterrence failed. And the last method of coercive diplomacy is carrot and stick approach. When using coercive diplomacy, give threats, different incentives also give, and state should demand and communicated this to the other state that we will give certain incentives. In this, give and take diplomacy is used. For example, Korean War. US said that if they will completely dismantle their nuclear program, then they will give food aid to Korea. Now, if we sum up whole the coercive diplomacy, we can say that in coercive diplomacy, state use and play with the psychological variables, and coercive diplomacy also involve how state are conscious or not making any miscalculation or escalation in curated and crisis profilate. Political leaders have good understanding of adversary leader. Coercive diplomacy is also international main specific diagnostic ability of the state how to understand the situation and determining tools. CD, that means coercive diplomacy is tactical. Simultaneously all methods are used by state, but sequence of tactics is also important, that how state is threatening. Secondly, coercive diplomacy is also a bulging strategy. Different scholars told sequence like when the threat used, when reconciliation used, how to cover the weakness. Coercive diplomacy is defensive strategy, and state use it to achieve status quo but not escalating conflict. This was all about coercive diplomacy. I hope you all now get a better understanding of the coercive diplomacy, and this video might help you to understand this concept. I try my best to take a very easy and simple words to describe you about the coercive diplomacy. This was all about today. Thank you for watching my video, and if it helped you, please subscribe and don't forget to hit like button and share my video, and also press the bell icon so you can just get the notification whenever the next video came. Thank you.